Alright, kita start It's already 11:29. Okay, before I start, hello everyone. How are you? Semua sihat?
Hello, Miss. Sorry. Sehat, Miss.
Sihat Miss.
Sehat, Miss.
Sehat. Bagus, bagus, bagus. Bagus, bagus. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so right now ada 79 orang je. I assume the rest, sepatutnya ada 99. I assume the rest yang left out tu is sharing with someone lah. Alright. Okay, let's start tutorial discussion. Okay, based on tutorial 2 and tutorial 3. Alright. So before we begin our tutorial discussion for today, let's have a look at what we have learned for 2.3 control structure. So in control structure, we have 3 types of control structure, which is the first one is sequence, minor in D minor. You go one by one, which is A to B, B to C. Alright. And then the second control structure we learn is selection control structure, which is if A, do action A, else if B, do action B. Okay, that is for selection. Alright, and then the third control structure is repetition, which is involving while loop. So while A is true, do action A. Selagi A ni betul, teruskan. Selagi A betul, teruskan. Selagi A betul, teruskan. Kalau false, exit, end the program. Alright, so itu adalah 3 control structure, type of control structure. Okay, so what's the purpose of each control structure? Apa purpose of each control structure? Okay, for the first one, sequence control structure, okay, it performs one action after another in a sequence. Alright, satu persatu. Okay, the second control structure, selection, dia performs action based on certain condition. Kalau condition 1, do action 1. Kalau condition 2, do action 2. Alright. For repetition control structure, they perform one or more action repeatedly. Ulang-ulang while a condition is true. Once it false, program end. Alright. Now, okay. Kita dah tahu purpose, definition of each control structure. Okay, which one of these following is the sequence control? Okay, mana satu? Sequence control. Which one? 1 ke 2 ke 3?
3.
3, okay. Lagi? Tu je, 3 sahaja.
Satu dan
Satu
3.
also.
Very good. Okay, 1 and 3. Alright, because why number 1 betul? Because it's go by sequence. Okay, walaupun arrow dia ke sana ke sini ke, tapi dia go satu persatu. Okay, so this is a sequence control. This is also a sequence control. Alright. Okay, selection control structure. Okay, so remember that this control structure is for when we have an options. So let's have a look at one example. So what to eat for lunch? So if you're craving for burger, kita pergi McD. Kalau craving for ayam goreng, kita pergi KFC. If you are craving for pizza, we go for pizza. So there's an options. So when there's an option, we use selection control structure. Alright. So this is how it looks like for selection control structure. So when there's an kalau if craving burger, pergi McD. Okay. Kalau teringin chicken, ayam goreng, kita pergi KFC. Kalau teringin pizza, kita pergi Pizza Hut. So this is an example of selection control structure, tapi not in a pseudocode ataupun flowchart lah. This is just a real life punya example. Alright. So based on that, which one of the following is a selection control structure? Mana satu? 1 ke, 2 ke, 3? 2, betul. Kenapa 2?
Ada decision true atau false.
Ada true, ada false, ada selection. Kalau betul, print distance. Kalau salah, and habis. Okay, so this is an example of selection control structure, the middle one. Alright, so selection control structure ada 3 type, betul? Single selection, which is involve hanya satu saja condition ataupun satu option. Okay, So sebabkan ada satu je option, dia hanya ada satu if statement. Okay. The second type of selection control structure is a dual selection. Which is dual selection ni ada dua condition ataupun option. So akan ada if statement dan else statement. Alright. And the third selection control structure type of selection control structure is a multiple selection, which is multiple option. Akan ada if statement, dia akan start dengan if statement and then multiple else if. Alright. So this is type of selection control structure example. So which one of these, okay, is a single selection? Mana satu? Mana satu single selection control structure?
Satu.
Satu.
Nombor satu. Why?
Dia tak ada else.
Only if
Dia tak
statement.
ada else. Okay, betul. Dia tak ada else and only if statement, which is number one, single selection. Okay, for dual selection, mana satu? Dual selection. Which one?
3.
Number 3.
Tiga.
Number 3. Betul, number 3 because ada dua je. If statement, else statement. And the last one, in the middle one is a multiple selection. Sebab dia start with if statement and then ada else if and then ends with else. Alright. So which of this following is correct? Okay, kita check. Sebelah-sebelah apa yang bezakan diorang? Check satu-satu sekarang. Mana satu yang betul? For this one, mana yang betul? This one, mana yang betul? Which one? Nombor 1, 2, 3, 4. Mana yang betul? Bagi number.
Satu dengan
1 dan 4.
1 dengan 4, okay. Selain tu ada orang jawab selain 1 dan 4? Tak ada, semua jawab 1 dengan 4. Kenapa 1 dengan 4?
Ada NA.
Tapi Miss pun tidak ada, jika tidak ada and if pun boleh kan Miss?
Betul. So all of these are correct. Okay. Memanglah 2 dengan 3 tak ada and if. Tapi and if can be used to indicate the and if kan. Okay. Tapi dia adalah optional. Kalau ada and if betul. Kalau tak ada and if pun betul. Okay. So all are correct. Okay. Optional. Remember optional. Okay. And if to optional. Alright. So next is repetition control structure. So repetition control structure is a block of one or more statements that are repeatedly executed until a condition is true. Okay, it is also known as looping. Okay, they can first, okay, contoh kita start with checkpoint A. Alright, kita tengok true or false. True. Okay, pergi ke checkpoint B. Checkpoint B pula, check pula. True ke false? Kalau true, pusing lagi. Pusing sampai true. At one point, pergi kat checkpoint B, dia kata false. So when false, end. Alright, so the keyword used for this repetition control structure is while. Okay, this is a while loop. Alright, so what's the difference between these two? Apa beza dia? Okay, the difference is this one. The words, the wording. So the first one is a counter control. Okay, akan ada initialization which is the counter equals to kosong, and then ada evaluation which is while counter less than 2, then ada counting, penambahan increment, counter equals to counter plus 1. Okay, for the next one, the second one is sentinel control. So for sentinel control, dia tak ada counter, tak ada kira, tak ada tak ada apa, tak ada tambah, tak ada apa, initialization, tak ada. So dia just buat while number not equal to kosong. So selagi nombor tu bukan kosong, dia akan print hot sama. Once number tu kosong, dia akan stop, end the program. Okay, let's have a look at counter control structure. Okay, this one. Okay, we begin. Okay, this is a pseudocode. So we begin and then kita start with initialization. Counter equals to 0. While, okay, counter is less than 2. Selagi counter kurang daripada 2, okay, print hot sama. Then tambah counter, updating. Right, let's have a look at the Pseudocode pula. Flowchart. Okay, kita start kat sini. Then dia bagi tahu. Kita dah bagi tahu initialize. Counter equals to kosong. So start counter adalah kosong. Then pergi bawah, flow bawah, counter less than 3. Check. Kosong ni less than 3 ke tak? Kalau betul, dia less than 3 kan? So dia akan print hello. Then dia akan tambah kosong tambah 1. Dah habis ni, dia naik balik atas. Naik balik atas, dia check lagi. Sebab tadi dah 1 kan? Dah tambah 1, dia updated dekat sini. Counter jadi 1. And then dia go through bawah lagi sekali, turun bawah. 1 ni less than 3 tak? Less than 3, print hello. Okay, and then dia tambah 1. 1 tambah 1. Dia naik atas balik. Okay, counter jadi 2. 1 tambah 1, 2 kan? Okay, so counter jadi 2. Then check pula. Counter 2 tu less than 3 tak? Less than 3, print hello. And then update balik. 2 tambah 1 is 3. Naik balik atas. Okay, bila naik atas balik, counter dia jadi 3. Sebab apa? 2 tambah 1. So 3, and then dia check kat bawah. 3 ni less than 3 ke? Okay, dia tak less than 3. Dia sama, equal to 3. So dia akan jadi null. Okay, dia takkan print apa-apa and program will end. Sebab apa? Dah false. Lebih daripada 3. Boleh setakat ni? Faham?
Faham.
Faham. Okay. Alright, faham. Okay. Now let's continue for Sentinel Control. For Sentinel Control sama juga loop pusing-pusing tapi dia akan check number tu yang di-input oleh user. Okay, first dia tengok. Contoh user bubuh number 1. Then dia akan check. Number is not equal to kosong. Betul ke 1 ni tak sama dengan kosong? Bukan kosong. Jadi dia akan print hello. Then dia naik atas balik, dia baca lagi read number lagi. User bubuh 11. Dia akan check kat sini. The second step tu dia akan check 11 tu equal to 0 tak? Tak equal to 0, dia akan print hello. Naik semula ke atas. Naik atas semula, dia read balik user punya number 6. Dan pergi next step, 6 tu sama dengan kosong tak? Kalau tak sama, dia akan print hello. Lastly, naik balik atas, okay, user bubuh kosong. Bila user bubuh kosong, dia akan check kosong is equals to kosong. So when kosong equals to kosong, dia jadi false. Condition tu dah false. Bila false, dia akan end the program. Alright, that is Sentinel Control. Kita yang set tu. Nombor apa yang user tak boleh bubuh ataupun letter apa yang user tak boleh bubuh untuk end the program. Kalau control punya counter control, dia pengiraan sampai bila. Kalau Sentinel, number atau letter yang kita set user masukkan, then stop the program. Alright, so let's have a go. Okay. Example 1, a program to determine whether the number keyed in by user are positive or negative. Okay, so program will stop when a user enters 999. So is this a Sentinel control ataupun counter control? Apa?
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Very good. Very good. Okay, this is a Sentinel control program. Why? Sebab dia dah stated dekat situ, when a user enter 999, program stop. Okay, kita tengok dia punya pseudocode. So begin, read number sebab nak ambil terima user kan, key in by user, read number while number not equal to 999. If, okay, akan ada if sebab dia dah check number tu positif ke negatif. So if number less than 0, salah kat sini, saya tersilap, negative number. Else, kalau dia lebih daripada kosong, dia akan jadi positive number. And while. Okay, so this is a while punya loop. Yang dalam yellow ni adalah while punya loop punya statement. Kalau dalam ni is a if statement. If else statement. Alright, boleh faham sampai sini?
Boleh ni.
Boleh. Alright. So let's go through tutorial questions together. Alright. Tutorial 2. Question 1. Okay. Alamak, saya dah keluar pula jawapan. Okay. The computer science lecturers wish to determine the final mark for every student. So the final marks are taken from average marks of 2 quizzes and total of two tests. Alamak, saya salah baca. Saya ambil average of two tests and then print the final mark for a student. So this is what I do. Alright, saya tersilap baca. Okay, so what I did is, okay, saya assume dia nak ambil final marks tu daripada average two quizzes and average two tests. Okay, so what I do here is kita read quiz 1, mark for quiz 1, mark for quiz 2. And then dia akan baca lagi test 1 punya mark, test 2 punya mark. And then pengiraan total mark equals to quiz 1 plus quiz 2 divided by 2 for the average. Kan, to find the average of quiz 1, quiz mark, and then this one is the calculation for to find average of test and then print total mark. You can do this, okay, this is a simple one, just direct je kira, or you can also do this to make it easier. You pecahkan so that if there's a mistake you can see kat mana mistake. So like this average quiz saya buat kat sini, quiz 1 plus quiz 2 slash 2. Average test equals to test 1 plus test 2 slash 2. Dan total mark guna je yang saya dah bagi tu, average quiz plus average test, print total mark. Okay, dua-dua ni accepted, is accepted. Alright, next tutorial 2 question 2. Factory worker is paid based on the total working hours of RM5.50 per hour. So 11% of the total salary will be deducted for contribution to KWSP. So prepare the monthly net salary of the factory worker. So apa yang dia perlu buat kan? Okay, awak boleh buat macam ni. Okay, first kena input hour lah sebab kita nak tahu berapa jam kan. Untuk kira gaji tu kita kena tahulah berapa jam dia kerja kan. Okay, so kita ambil read hour and then net salary equals to hour tu jam yang dia dah kerja darab dengan, okay, darab dengan harga yang per hour tu RM5.50 dan tolak dengan hour jam yang dia buat tu times RM5.50 times 0.11, which is the total, which is the 11% of the KWSP tu, and then print net salary, right? Or you can do it like this juga. So like this I pecahkan lah, macam ni panjang kan dia punya formula. So this one I pecahkan. So the first dia akan cari salary equals to hour times 5.5. Net salary is salary minus salary times 0.1111, which is the KWSP punya contribution. Alright, and then print net salary. Jangan print salary pula, print net salary. Alright. Next, tutorial 2, question 3 and 4. Okay, number 3, convert the weight from kilogram to pound. Formula dia, weight in kilo times 2.2 untuk cari weight in pound. So very simple, kg to pound equals to weight. Ya Allah, saya ni tengok. Buat tak betul, print kg to pound. Okay, kat sini print kg to pound. Ni saya silap. Nanti tu kan saya hantar boleh ya. Slides ni. Right, so kg to pound equals to weight times 2.2. Very simple, very direct. Right. For question 4 pun direct juga. Read speed time, distance equals to speed times time, print is distance. Alright. Next, question 5. Okay, calculate the sale price of a book after given a 35% tutorial. Okay, saya nak pilih Hafiza F05 ada. Hafiza? Tak ada. Jihan? Pun tak ada juga. Ariana? Semua tak ada ni. Apa cerita? Rashika? Macam mana ni semua? Tak ada. Nazirul ada?
Ada Miss.
Okay, Nazirul number 5. Question 5.
Start.
Bagi sudokot je.
Lepas tu with original price.
Okay.
Lepas tu bawah dia discount equal original price darab 35 over 100. Lepas tu bawah dia lagi ada sell price apa ni? Ya. Sell price equal to original tolak discount and then print discount and sell price. Lepas tu N.
Okay, very good. Alright. That's very good, Nazira. Thank you. Alright. Or you can do it like this juga lah. Okay. So, or you can do it like this macam tu kira terus. Tadi Nazirul dia pecahkan discounted and all. Okay, kalau ni just do direct terus. Alright. For question 6, calculate and display 4 mathematical calculations, addition, multiplication, subtraction and division for two numbers. So, this is very direct. Okay, read num 1, num 2 and then tuliskan calculation. Addition punya formula, multiplication punya formula, subtraction punya formula, division punya formula. And then print addition, multiplication, subtraction, division. Make sure semua formula yang awak buat ni, macam contoh addition, jangan tulis print add pula. Kena buat print addition. Dia punya nama tu, nama formula tu kena print betul-betul. Exactly what you wrote yang kat atas ni. Alright? So very simple. Alright? Next, tutorial 2, question 7. Okay, given the splash water park entrance ticket, rates as shown below. Ticket price for adult RM13.50. Ticket price for children RM7.50. Okay, create a program that allows the user to key in. Okay, allows the user to key in number of family members based on criteria above. And then calculate total ticket price for a family. So what I do is like this. Okay, dia kata a program that allow user to key in the number of family members. So read number of adult, number of children. Total price equals to number of adult darab dengan price of the adult tu, ticket price for adult RM13.50, number of children darab dengan ticket price RM7.50. Then print total price. Very simple. Question 7, very direct. Question 8. Okay, this might be confusing for some of you guys. Okay, so the question minta, okay, Prime College offers 2 courses, robotic and networking. Okay, the current fee for robotic is RM55 per month. Networking punya course pula RM105 per month. Okay, student can register for only one of the course or for both courses. Okay, help the manager to calculate the total fees paid by all students for each course and then calculate total fees for both course. So apa yang dia nak? Dia nak total fees paid by all students for each course and then total fee for both courses. So what you do is you read berapa ramai student robotik, berapa ramai student networking. And then untuk cari the total fees paid by all students for each courses, cari student robotik tu berapa ramai student robotik darab dengan RM55. Kan per month kan. Okay, then networking punya student networking darab dengan berapa? 105. Okay, saya silap kat sini, RM105. And then the total fee should be total robotic tambah dengan total networking. Okay, and then print total robotic, total networking and total fees. Boleh yang ni? Ini okay?
Boleh Miss.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Next question 9. Okay. Madam Siti takes a car loan at a bank. Yang ni pun saya ambil masa lah sebab saya tak pernah kira car loan macam mana kan. Monthly payment. Okay. So Madam Siti takes a car loan at a bank. The interest rate fixed by the bank is 4% per year, which means she has to pay the interest of 4% of the loan every year. Setiap tahun kena bayar interest 4%. She is allowed to pay the total of her loan plus the interest by monthly installment. Okay, bulan-bulan boleh bayar loan dengan interest. Okay, calculate the total amount that she has to pay to the bank. Total amount tu termasuk loan dan interest yearly and the monthly payment that she has to make. Okay, to answer this question, you have to know how to kira loan. Saya pun struggle untuk cari macam mana nak kira loan kereta. Okay, so what I do, first kita read loan, berapa banyak, berapa ribu yang dia pinjam loan tu untuk car loan, and then berapa tahun dia nak settlekan. Contoh ada orang dia pinjam 10,000 sahaja, dia nak settlekan dalam 1 tahun. Okay, so first program tu kena read loan, berapa ribu dia nak pinjam and tahun yang dia nak selesaikan. And then kira total interest which is equals to, tadi interest dia kata 4% kan. So 4%, 0.04, tak perlulah 4/100 tu macam susah kan. 4 nak kena bagi 100 lagi. So just ambil je decimal point. 0.04 times loan times year. So ni you akan dapat yearly punya interest. Setahun interest dia berapa? Ataupun total interest setahun pula. Total interest for that year yang you nak solve tu. So monthly interest equals to total interest bahagi dengan 12. So this is a monthly interest. Right? And then total amount pula you have to loan plus total interest tu. And then for monthly payment is equals to total amount bahagi dengan year times 12. Kalau 5, kenalah 5 darab 12. Okay, so then print total amount and monthly payment. That's all. Alright. Struggling jugalah saya untuk buat yang ni because involve calculation yang saya tak pernah buat kan. Alright. Okay, next. Tutorial 3, question 1. Okay, for this question, if a student is in module 2 group, display message student is taking computer science subject. Okay, so for this one, this is apa? Control structure yang mana? Sequence ke, selection ke, repetition?
Selection, Miss.
Mana
Selection.
satu? Selection, very good, selection. So selection ada 3 kan? Single, dual, multiple. So this one apa? Which one?
Single.
Single.
Single, very good, single. Kenapa single?
Satu option je.
Why? Betul, pandai, satu option sahaja. So this is a single selection. So this is how you do it lah. First kita akan read modul apa budak tu, student tu modul apa. Kalau modul 2 barulah print the student is taking computer science subject. Kalau selain daripada modul 2 program and tak print apa-apa pun because dia tak mention kan. Right? So that is for question 1. Let's look at question 2. Create a program that will accept student's name and age if the student's age is below 45. Okay, kalau student tu less than 45, umur dia, program will print a message, you are eligible to take a PhD program. So for this selection, which type of selection program? Mana satu? Single ke, dual ke, multiple?
Single.
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 Single. Single, very good. Single. Kenapa single?
Either yes or no.
Yes or no. Very good. Hanya satu yes or no. Satu option sahaja. Okay. So for this one, dia dah kata dah program tu akan accept student name and age. So akan ada 2 input which is name and age. Lepas tu dia akan check. If age less than 45, dia akan kata you are eligible to take a PhD program. Kalau dia lebih daripada umur dia 45, kalau umur dia 50, program tamat, tak print apa-apa. Alright. For question 3, print the message you are entitled to vote for a person whose age is above 20. This is very direct. This is a selection. Single selection control structure. So like this, read age. If age more than 20, print message you are entitled to vote. Alright. Question 4, display a message you are an excellent student for a student whose cumulative grade point average CGPA is 3.75 or above. Ini pun very direct. Okay. It's a single punya. Okay. Dia akan check CGPA tu lebih atau equals 3.75 tak? Kalau lebih atau equals to 3.75, dia akan print you are an excellent student. Alright. So that is for question 4. For question 5, okay. Question 5, determine whether a number entered by a user is an even number. hint use modulus operator. So this is how it looks like lah. So begin read number. If number is divisible by 2, okay, boleh divide by 2. Dia adalah even number. Kalau dia tak boleh divide by 2, maksudnya dia ada lebihan. Contoh 5 bahagi 2 jadi 4.5. Dan dia adalah odd number lah. So dia takkan print apa-apa. Okay, so this is how it looks like in flowchart. So flowchart digunakan modulus operator. Dalam flowchart sahaja gunakan modulus operator. Dekat sudokod kita tak guna modulus operator, kita guna ayat is divisible by 2. Alright? Boleh?
Boleh Miss.
Okay. So dalam modulus operator, apa yang dia buat adalah contoh 5 bahagi 2. Okay, dalam modulus operator ni dia akan check reminder of that division. For example, 5 bahagi 2. So modulus akan check 5 bahagi 2 adalah 2, betul lah, 2.5. So 5 bahagi 2 adalah 2.5. So ada reminder 2.5. So bila ada 0.5 tu, dia jadi 1. Dia akan genapkan jadi 1. So dia tak equals to 0. So it is not divisible by 2. So that is how modulus operator works lah. Okay. Dia akan check the remainder of the division. Right? Okay. And lastly, question 6 for tutorial 3. If a person is a minor under 21 years of age, print youth is a wonderful thing or enjoy it. Display a message. Age is a state of mind regardless of any age entered. So this one ada 2 option kan. So kalau person tu less than 21, print youth. Kalau selain daripada 21, kalau dia 25 ke 30 ke 40 ke 57 ke, okay, di print age is a state of mind. So maksudnya ada 2 option kat situ. So this is a dual selection. So this is how you do it lah. Okay, check one by one. Else print message age is a state of mind. And that is all for our tutorial discussion for tutorial 3 and 2. Okay, itu sahaja for today's class. Ada apa-apa soalan?
Benar tiada.
Ya. Ya, SZ.
Yang anak-anak ini yang S is a state of mind itu bukan untuk semua umur kami.
Betul. Untuk semua umur. Maksudnya maksud awak even dia lebih daripada 21, kurang daripada 21 pun dia akan keluar age is state of mind ke?
Ya, Miss.
Betul. Menarik. Okay, if you view it like that, betul juga. Okay, kalau macam tu, dia jadi macam mana? Sudokod dia jadi macam mana?
If S lebih kecil dari 1, print message yang is a wonderful thing, enjoy it. And if lepas tu print message X is a state of mind kami.
If age is less than 1. Macam mana SC? Putus-putus.
If S is less than 21, print message yang is a wonderful thing, enjoy it. And if then print message X is a state of mind kami.
Kiranya awak tambah and. And lepas tu age is a state of mind. Contoh.
Ya, and if dulu baru print supaya
And
semua pun kena dengan yang message H is a state of mind.
I see. Okay. So kalau saya jadi awak, tu boleh juga Aziz. Kalau saya jadi awak, kalau kita read it that way kan, the way you read it, which is betul, saya rasa saya silap kat sini. Okay. Which is saya akan buat, okay, if age is less than 21, print message youth is a wonderful thing, enjoy it. And then tambah lagi satu, print message age is a state of mind dekat bawah ni. Else, dia akan hanya print each is a state of mind. Tak perlu print yang use is a wonderful thing. Faham tak?
Faham, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Alright. Yang ada pembetulan kat sini, nanti saya betulkan. Alright, ada lagi soalan? Soalan lain selain daripada tu? Tak ada? Boleh tutup, boleh tidur? Tak ada Tak ada?
Tiada, Miss.
Hello? Oh, ingat ada tadi. Alright. Okay, kalau macam tu sampai sini je lah kelas kita for today. Okay, for another 1 hour tu you can have a look at the introduction to Java more further, okay? Also you can have try like pergi ke Java tutorial points. Kat situ awak boleh cari macam-macam type of, okay, kejap saya tunjuk. Daripada saya cakap mungkin pun kan. Kejap. Oh. Okay, kejap. Saya share. Java tutorial. Okay. Boleh nampak tak skrin saya? Boleh nampak?
Nampak, Miss.
So you can go to here and then dia akan bagi contoh dan run the program and how like boleh try with exercise and all. Okay, if you have time and internet lah, you can have a look at this, you can have a go at this. Alright. Also for drawing flowchart. Okay, for drawing flowchart, I see ramai yang macam struggle for that and using some software. I'm not sure which software, but ada macam credits for that. Macam ada template macam tu kan. So instead of getting from a getting from a software yang mahal, better kamu pergi ke Lucidchart. Right? Putus-putus ke line? Betul lah tu. Okay, so lagi sekali for flowchart boleh pergi ke Lucidchart and lukis kat situ. It's free and unlimited for students. You can have a look at that, okay? Lucidchart.com. Okay, for Java ni, you nak try macam-macam, nak belajar dulu before belajar Java, you can have a look at w3schools.com/Java. Just cari je Java tutorials point. Okay, that is all for today's class. If you have anything, just macam biasa, can just let me know dekat group ataupun PM me. Alright, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss.
you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.